What if you chose to be brave today and step into your queendom, embracing all the parts of yourself, both the light and the shadow? When you think of a queen, what comes to mind? Is it the typical woman sitting on a throne, commanding power and authority? Or is it someone who embodies grace and wisdom, leading with compassion and care? The truth is that the queen archetype isn't just about power or dominance. It's about standing tall in your truth, owning your desires, and leading with both clarity and heart. But stepping into this archetype isn't always easy. For many of us, it requires confronting our shadow, the parts of ourselves that feel too much, too bossy, or too direct. It requires embracing the parts of us that society has labeled as flawed and transforming them into strengths. Today, I want to talk about what it means to embody the Queen of Hearts, and not the one that is off with her head, and not as this unattainable ideal, but as a living, breathing aspect of who we actually already are. And to do that, I want to share my journey of how I stepped into my queendom. Now, I have been known as a lot of things, including a bitch, bossy, too direct, and people say that there's an edge to my voice. For years, I rejected the idea of being a queen. I never considered myself one. And honestly, I think that's because I didn't fully own my shadow. But in 2023, something shifted. I started to explore the Queen of Hearts, and I realized that my clarity, my vision, and my drive weren't flaws, they were gifts. They were the essence of my power. Owning the queen meant embracing both my ability to take charge and my desire to serve others from the heart. It meant stepping fully into my light qualities while also acknowledging where my shadow shows up. My biggest challenge in my leadership style has always been my directness. Because when I'm in that mode, focused on a task, chasing a goal, it's easy for me to steamroll over people. I'm an 8 on the Enneagram, known as the dominator, the controller, the bull in a china shop. And I've heard the complaints of people saying, I feel invisible, Tanya. I feel dismissed. I feel like you don't see me. And if I'm honest, they're not wrong. A lot of the time, I get so focused on what's next that I don't stop to be fully present. I don't take the time to acknowledge people, to let them know that, yeah, I see you and I value you. And this is where my shadow shows up as a queen. The part of me that's so driven by my desires and my vision that I forget to bring others along. I forget to balance the me with the we. But stepping into the light qualities of the queen means doing it differently. It means stopping to look someone in the eye and say, I see you. It means creating space for presence and connection, not just chasing the goal. To me, the queen archetype isn't about dominance. It's about sovereignty. It's about being solid in your power while also being gracious, heart-centered, and collaborative. It's the ability to say, yes, I have a vision, but I'm not going to bulldoze you to get there. Yes, I have authority, but I'll wield it with compassion. Yes, I know what I want, but I'll bring you into the journey with me. Being a queen means embodying both the light and the shadow, the clarity and the grace. It means claiming your desires without apology, but also being mindful of the impact that you have on others. So, brave woman, here's my question for you. Where is the queen showing up in your life? Are there moments when your shadow takes over and you find yourself too controlling or too focused on me? Are there opportunities to lean into your light qualities so that you could be more present, more heart-centered, more collaborative? Remember, the shadow isn't something to be ashamed of. It's something to embrace, to learn from, to alchemize. The Queen of Hearts teaches us that clarity and desire are powerful gifts, but only when they're balanced with love and connection. So, brave woman, what if you chose to be brave today? What if you stood tall in your queendom, owning both your shadow and your light? The world needs your vision, your clarity, your heart. The choice is yours. Be brave, claim your crown.